Okay. I hope you can see the screen. Hello. Okay. Just say yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, you were asking doubts in the 28th question. Few of them you were asking. Find 2 by 2 matrices A and B where A and B are non-zero and the product is 0. Few of you have submitted answers. Absolutely right. Few made slight errors. I am just proposing an answer. It is not a unique one. I have taken it like this. A matrix A, 5 0 6 0. Remember, second column is 0. Now when I take the matrix B, if the first row is 0 and the second row is 7 8. Now you see what happens when I multiply. Here both, one thing is true, that A and B are non-zero matrices. Agreed? A is not a zero matrix. B also is not a zero matrix. Now we multiply AB, write them side by side. First row, first column, 5 0 0 7. When you multiply, you are getting 0. First row, second column, again 0. Second row, first column. See, there shall be no difficulty in multiplying matrices. Row column operation. Second row, first column. 6 into 0 plus 0 into 7. That is 0 plus 0, that is 0. And second row, third column, second row, second column is also 0. It's a 0 matrix. You can create your own examples. And here itself, instead of 5 and 6, you can write any non-zero number. Instead of 7 and 8, you can write any non-zero number. This matrix A and B will be non-zero and the product AB is 0. Okay, let us have some more questions here. A is equal to 5 minus 7 minus 2, 3. And C is 1, 4, 3 minus 2. And just randomly selected, nothing special here. But without using the concept of inverse of a matrix, find a 2 by 2 matrix B so that AB equal to C. It's by trial and error you will not be able to find because it will be very difficult. But we can have some certain procedure. We are not using any inverse concept here. You are asked not to use any inverse concept. I want B so that A into B equal to C. A is given matrix, C is given matrix. And B must be a 2 by 2 matrix. We straight away proceed for the matrix B as a purely unknown A, B, C, D, 4 elements. It's a 2 by 2 matrix where all the 4 elements are unknowns. Now, we are given with AB equal to C. AB equal to C means A, B equal to C. A is 5 minus 7 minus 2, 3. B is A, B, C, D. When they multiply, you are going to get 1, 4, minus 7. Okay? 1, 4, 3, minus 2. Okay. What about now the product? What about the product? Okay? First row, first column. First row, first column. 5A minus 7C. Agreed? First row, first column. Any difficulty in multiplying matrices? 5A minus 7C. Now what happens? First row, second column, 5B minus 7D. Now second row, first column, minus 2A plus 3C. Now you must master it. How you multiply matrices? Minus 2A plus 3C. And second row, second column, minus 2B plus 3D. And that is given to be equal to 1, 4, 3, minus 2. Well, two matrices are equal. Both are 2 by 2 matrices. Two matrices are equal. Their corresponding elements are equated. You're going to have 4 equations. Your B is supposed A, B, C, D. Where from the 2 equations, from the 2 matrices equated, we are going to have the elements 5A minus 7C equal to 1, minus 3A plus 3C equal to 3. Further, 5B minus 7D equal to 4 and minus 2B plus 3D is minus 2. We are going to have total 4 equations and 4 unknowns, but don't worry, 2 equations in A and C, 2 unknowns. Another 2 equations in B and D. So solve for these 2 equations for A and C. How you solve them? You know how to solve linear equations. you eliminate one of the variable. I can eliminate C if you multiply the first with 3 and the second equation with the 7 and add. Or I can multiply, I can eliminate A and get C. So here I am going to eliminate C. So multiplying the first with this coefficient 3, you know how to use the elimination method. That is more comfortable here. 15A minus 21C equal to 3. And when I multiply second equation with the coefficient of C in the first, that is 7, we get a minus C can avoid because you are going to add or subtract accordingly. So multiply with the 7, you get minus 14A plus 21C equal to 7 3s are 21. Adding these two equations, 21C cancels, you are getting 15A minus 14A. You are adding them, so A equal to 21 plus 3, 24. Now substituting the value of A in any of these equations, which one I prefer? The second one, that is 3C equal to 3 plus 2A, 3 plus 2 into 24, that is 3 plus 48, that is 51. So you got A is equal to 24, C is equal to 51 by 3, that is 17. A is equal to 24, C equal to 17. Now we want to solve for B and D from equations 3 and 4. You may solve it and get what you're getting. B equal to minus 2 and D is equal to minus 2. I hope you got it, how we solve this. Having got A, B, C, D, you look how we are getting the matrix B, A, B, C, D. So matrix B will be 24 minus 2, 17 minus 2. Okay? Well, I'll give more problems for you to work out later. If A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, show that A squared minus 5A minus 2I equal to matrix O, zero matrix. Remember, and hence find A cube. Remember, if it's simply to find A cube, multiply A into A, you get A squared. A squared, you multiply with A, you get A cube. But you are not asked to do that. You have to show that A squared minus 5A minus 2I equal to zero matrix, and hence, when the word hence is there, you cannot use any other method from what you got before that, that is A squared minus 5A minus 2I equal to zero matrix, and from there, we have to find the value of A cube. Let us see how we get it. A squared is A into A. So I write them side by side. Always I remind, you can master matrix multiplication to any level, but when I multiply or when you multiply two matrices, write them side by side with no excuse. Otherwise, you are going to end up trouble. Trouble means it may take more time or it may make errors. So write them side by side. Matrix A into A is multiplied. Row column, first row, first column, 1 plus 6, that is 7. First row, second column, 2 plus 8. Second row, first column, 3 plus 12. Further, 3 to 6 plus 16. This intermediate step we can avoid. I can write equal to 7, 10, 15 and 22. Now minus 5A. I write 5A and subtract it. 5A. A is 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will be 5, 10, 15, 20. And 2I. Here I is supposed to be an identity matrix, and this is of 2 by 2 matrix. So I will be 1, 0, 0, 1. So 2I, I can directly write 2, 0, 0, 2. I will be 1, 0, 0, 1. So 2I is 2, 0, 0, 2. Clear? Now A squared minus 5A minus 2I. A squared is here. 7, 10, 15, 22. Minus 5A is here. 5, 10, 15, 20. Minus 2, 0, 0, 2. What is that? 7 minus 5 minus 2, that is 0. 10 minus 10, 0. I think we have zero matrix. That is your question. We have to prove that is O, that is zero matrix. Well, from here, we have to get A cube. First, what we do is that A squared can be availed from here. A squared minus 5A minus 2I equal to zero matrix. So A squared equal to, can you agree? 5A plus 2I. A squared minus 5A minus 2I equal to zero matrix. So A squared equal to 5A plus 2I. What is A cube? multiplying throughout with a, you get a cube equal to a into 5a plus 2i, or that is 5a squared, 5a squared, a into a squared, that is a into 5a plus 2i, that is 5a squared plus 2a. A cube is a into a squared, that is a into 5a plus 2i, that is 5a squared plus 2a. 5a squared, 5a squared, a squared is here. Where is a squared? 7, 10, 15, 22. 5a squared plus 2a. 5a squared, what is that? 35, 50, 75, 110. Plus 2a, 2, 4, 6, 8. And when I add a cube, I'm going to get, that is 37, 54, 81 and 108. 35 plus 2, 37, 54, 81 and 108. Getting? What you do first is, you are asked to show that a squared minus 5a minus 2i equal to 0 matrix. There is no excuse. You find it, and that is 0. And from there you are going to find, because it is asked, hence find a cube. Right? It is not by simply multiplying a and a squared, but here a squared is given here, and substitute that and get a cube. Okay? Well, further, a is equal to PQRS. Remember, you may even keep this as a formula for you, but not given as formula, but you can keep in your mind. A is equal to PQRS. Show that a squared minus, be very careful, a squared minus p plus s into a plus ps minus qr, ps minus qr into I equal to 0 matrix. A squared minus p plus s into a plus ps, look at a squared minus, remember minus, p plus s, some of these diagonal elements, p plus s into a plus ps minus qr into I, identity matrix. Now it all depends. Identity, see, this is only for 2 by 2 matrix. I am not generalizing this. So I here will be 1, 0, 0, 1. Let us substitute. What is a squared? A squared is a into a. Multiply them. First row, first column. PQ, PR. P squared plus QR. Further, first row, second column. PQ plus QS. First row, second column. RP plus SR. First row, second row, second column. Second row, second column. RQ, QR plus S squared. Right? Now, P plus S into R, P plus S into A, P plus S into A. Minus I will take later as a prime. P plus S multiplied with the matrix. What will I get? P plus S into B, P, that is P squared plus PS, P squared plus P plus S into Q, PQ plus SQ, P plus S into R, PR plus SR, and P plus S into S, PS plus S squared. Okay? Now, PS minus QR into I, PS minus QR into I, that is PS minus QR into 1001, that is PS minus QR 0, 0, PS minus QR. Now, equation 1 minus equation 2 plus equation 3, you get a squared minus P plus S into A plus PS minus QR into I. So a squared minus P plus S into A plus PS minus QR into I. Well, it is obvious that this, when I add, you are getting the 0 matrix 0, 0, 0, 0. That is a 0 matrix. Okay? You can keep in your mind. This is not to be asked as a formula, but in case if you need to encounter in some MCQ somewhere, if A is equal to PQR, then A squared minus P plus S, see the diagonal elements are P plus S into A plus PS minus QR into I equals 0. You are going to have a few questions here. First of all, A is equal to 3, 1, 2 minus 2. Show that A squared minus A minus 8I equal to 0 matrix, and hence find a cube. How do you get it? Take a minus 8i. To the other side, you get a squared equal to 8 plus 8i. Multiply both sides with a, you get a cube equal to a squared minus 8a. You can find it. Fx equal to x squared minus 4x plus 7. Find fa. Well, from the previous equation, you can use and find, but not necessary. That is not a given formula. So you can find fa. What is your fa means? Fa will be a squared minus, see, this x is a number, a is symmetric. So what you need to change is that a squared, I given the hint here, a squared minus 4a plus 7i. You are going to get that is 0. A squared minus 4a plus 7i is es minus 2r. And from there you can find a raised to 5. Be careful how you get it. If you have difficulties, you can ask the question to me, I'll get it for you. Find a raised to 5. Don't multiply further matrices, only use these. Find 2 by 2 non-zero matrices A, B and C. Remember, all these must be non-zero matrix so that AB equal to AC not equal to 0. See, the first part is quite obvious. When you want AB and AC non-zero, you cannot have A, B or C zero matrix. But AB must be equal to AC, but B is not equal to C. Remember, in real numbers it is not possible. If AB equal to AC, either A equal to 0 or B is equal to C. Here what we want is B is not equal to C and A is not equal to 0, B is also non-zero. Bring out examples here. Question 35. If A is equal to 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Find A squared and then you are directly asked to find A raised to 20. Put your mind, when you get A squared, you will immediately get how you can get along. Find A squared and then A raised to 20. Okay? And don't get surprised when you get A squared, you will get a hint how you can proceed for A raised to 20. Further, question 36. It is the same way as we have done earlier. A is equal to 2, 3, 3, 5 and C is equal to 2, 3, 1, 4. Without using the concept of inverse of a matrix, find a 2 by 2 matrix B so that AB equal to C. You take the matrix B as the 2 by 2 matrix A, B, C, D and proceed for that. Okay? Now, again I have to remind one thing that you simply don't, it is not simply to work out the questions which I share, but you have to do the complete knots. Then only this